A Rees 50 was the highlight of the day for Derbyshire versus Glamorgan. After 2 washed-out days at Derby, play finally got underway on the morning of day 3, and the home side looked in the mood to get the early runs on the board. Slater did so early on, scoring a flurry of boundaries before he fell for 17, trapped in front by Carey. Godalming joined Rees out in the middle, but he couldn't strike any boundaries before edging Masheda behind for 10. 2 down, and Derbyshire then accelerated. With so much time lost in the match, Rees pressed on, racing into the 40s. Masden couldn't quite keep up with the momentum of his partner, and he was the next Derbyshire wicket to fall, striking 20 before being sent on his way by the longer. Just before the interval, and having struck up his half-century, Rees too was dismissed, falling for 53. Derbyshire 109 for 4 at lunch. Not wishing to waste any time after the restart, Wilson and Hughes dramatically upped the rate once play got back underway. They both struck a number of boundaries and made good progress in the early part of the afternoon. Having raced into the 40s, Hughes couldn't keep it up and was caught behind by Cook off Carey's bowling. Wilson could only go 1 run better than his teammate, and he too found himself back in the pavilion just shy of a half-century. Carey ending his innings as well. Critchley and Podmore were the new men at the crease, and despite spending 40 minutes out in the middle, the latter could only muster 8 before becoming Hogan's first victim of the innings. In the next over, Masheda ended Viljoen's brief time at the crease as well, handing the momentum back to the visitors. Tahir didn't stick around long either, falling to Hogan with what ultimately became the last ball of the day as the inclement weather, which has blighted the game for the last 2 days, returned. At stumps, Derbyshire were 236 for 8, a draw looking almost inevitable.